and shine.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Troy Gill and welcome to Rise and Shine. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, you know, we have lots of information, great content coming your way, but we want to start with this morning's fitness to get your heart pumping, get your blood flowing, get you ready to start your day. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Say hello to Grenada's hidden gem, Mandela Court, a Grenadian-owned luxury boutique hotel tucked away in Lansipine. Our fully equipped suites are now complemented by an international standard restaurant and conference room. So whether you're having a formal business event, quaint garden wedding, or just a relaxed dinner for two, you can count on Mandela Court for that luxurious experience. Call today to book your viewing or reservation. We look forward to welcoming you.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
No frills, just great prices, only in Courts. We don't just talk about it, we've got it. Shop with confidence and save big. Up to 50% off appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. Plus, pay with ready finance and get 1 month free. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Troy Gill and today we are going to be doing 3 sets of 3 exercises that's going to target your legs and your core, and it's going to get your heart pumping and get your blood flowing. So follow me as we go along. Ready guys? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Good job, guys. If you were following, so if you didn't catch it on the first one, then you can catch it on the second set. So we're going to repeat the same 3 exercises, and we're going to do those 3 exercises in 3 sets. All right, guys. So we're on to the second set. So follow me as we go along. Woo! Ready, guys? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Good job, guys, if you are following. Now you don't have to do all 10, you can do 5. Alright, guys? If that's your range, then you can stick with 5, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can do 10. Alright, guys? Woo! So we have one more set, guys. So remember, like I said to you before, it's important to stay hydrated. Make sure that you drinking your water, right? Water is essential. Woo! Ready, guys? Final set. All right? Follow me as we go along. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Woo! Good job, guys, if you were following. So these 3 simple yet effective exercises is going to target your legs and your core to help to get your legs nice and toned, to get your abs, your midsection, your core in shape. All right, guys, so you can incorporate this into your routine every day. All right, and it's going to help you to get you on your way to a better life of health and fitness. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, and remember to drink your water. Remember to stay hydrated, guys. Drinking water, it is essential, guys. And also remember to make healthy choices as well. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. See you again next time on Rise and Shine. All right, guys, so that was our morning fitness. Hope you are ready to start your day. Hope I got your heart pumping, got your blood flowing, guys. And of course, you know, we have lots more information, lots more content coming your way. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. the president of the Florida Government School Parent-Teacher Association says her son had to be treated at the hospital after the school was sprayed for fleas. She says several students have been affected. Minister of Health Nicholas Steele says the flea infestation was caused by dogs brought on the compound by security officers. We get the details in this report.
On Monday, President of the Parent-Teacher Association of the Florida Government School, Annette Welsh McKenzie, told MTV News her son had to be treated at the hospital for a severe allergic reaction after the school was sprayed for fleas last week.
Yes, currently there is a flea infestation in this school. And the Ministry of Health would have come to spray, so disinfect or whatever, on Friday last. But today, I got a call to come to the school urgent. My child is experiencing some allergic reaction. His eyes was burning, his eyes were swollen and he could not open it. His face burning. So I took him to the doctor in Guelph. I was told that he have high fever and it's a possibility that the fever could cause the eye problem.
According to McKenzie, several other students are experiencing similar symptoms, forcing the principal to close the school earlier than usual.
He started bawling more. It's scratching him, it burning him, so I had to take him to eye doctor in town. Now I'm at the hospital. And what I understand is that a few of the students in the school are having the same reaction and they had to end school early today. So I'm pleading with the Ministry of Health to take Florida school a little more seriously because I had to pay too money this morning by doctor. Now I'm at the eye clinic in the hospital. That'll call for if they do their job properly.
Minister of Health Nicholas Steele, in an interview with MTV News, confirmed that the school was fumigated for fleas from dogs brought on the compound by security officers.
Yeah, I confirm the ministry did do a fumigation. What they found was one of the security guards had dogs on the compound, and the dogs were infected with fleas, so it caused a flea infection. So they did fumigation of the school, and they're awaiting the inspection or results today as to whether the ministry wants to close fully the school for a couple of days or not.
Joseph McKee-Smith, MTV News.
The Presentation Brothers College secured 3 positions in the top 5 of the National Grenada Brain Bee competition, including the coveted first place title held over the weekend. 16 students participated in the Grenada National Brain Bee competition as part of Brain Awareness Week, which ended on Saturday, with 3 secondary schools in St. George placing in the top 5 of the competition. The Presentation Brothers College secured the 1st, 3rd and 4th places, with J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary placing 2nd and Westmoreland Secondary placing 5th. On Monday, MTV News spoke with first place winner Remy Fraisse.
Well, it's a good experience, specifically about the brain, learning about the brain and different diseases affected the brain and associated with the brain. And I would say is a good way to prepare, like for us, Form 5s, for CSEC. 4th place winner Alex Simon also shared his experience.
Preparing is like, it helped me discipline myself for a bigger exam, which is CXC. So, like, when I was preparing for Brain B, I only had 3 days, but I have more time with CXC. So, if I could do so much in small amount of days, how much I could do in more days.
3rd place winner is Jomar Mitchell.
Yeah, just to add to what they said, it also helped me in like balancing my time with like doing both Brain Bee and schoolwork, so it helped me a lot there too.
MTV News also visited the J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary School and spoke with 2nd place winner Ashana Telesford.
How I felt about placing well, I was excited, to be honest. I was vying for 1st place, but I think I'm happy like how far I've come with my coach. She has trained me. I have practiced, memorized all the terms that I needed to. And for the exam that I took, like some of the terms like I did not know, but like I made educated guesses. So
Her coach and teacher at the school is Tanika Straker.
Working with her is always seamless. She's a very diligent worker. She's very tenacious. Once she puts her mind to something, then it's just go until we get there.
A La Poterie St. Andrew farmer is claiming that a developmental project in the area is causing a serious dent in his agriculture production as he cannot access water to his farm for several days, resulting in him losing over $80,000 in produce. We get more in this report.
Work to restore the water supply to Shane Edwards' farm has started after the La Poterie farmer claims he lost over $84,000 in produce because of ongoing construction work in the area. On Friday, Edwards told MTV he was informed that the pipeline was going to be cut and explained that he was in talks with the person in charge of the project.
Yes, I speak to the person in charge of the project recently, and the response he gave me that he'll go fix back the line and help me to get some water. But before that, they informed me that they was busting the line. And as I tell you, in the rain season, I have no problem because I have a small water source. And because of the sun gets so hot on me suddenly, I need the water like right away.
In an interview with Minister for Works and Nolan Cox, he said he was not informed of the situation. However, efforts are being made to restore the water supply to the farm.
We have some drainage works that have been conducted, which require a pipe to be relocated or removed. And the contractor and workmen, they did engage the person who are going to be impacted by the outage of the water. And they did give consent that it's okay to remove the water. However, it seems like the farmer did have some challenges with water, but he did not indicate or inform or let us know that he had those challenges. But the pipe will be restored shortly, in probably the next hour or two.
Edward spoke of some of the challenges he faced on his farm and is calling on the Minister of Agriculture to visit the area regularly to speak with farmers.
Well, in the past, the minister came on the farm. She had a short meeting with the farmers in the village, which La Poterie is a big farming community, and we asked to bring the minister. And up to today, that about more than 3 months now. Oh, yeah, more than 3 months. Up to today, we don't hear no response. Can't see no minister. So we hear real concern about that. We have a minister for farming, agriculture, and minister he can visit none of the farmers in this village here. So a lot of farmers are real concern about that.
Nikita Hostin, MTV News.
Attorney at Law Jerry Edwin is calling for changes to the criminal justice system as it relates to minors having sexual relations with each other. His comments came after a man was charged with rape at the age of 17 years.
A former young footballer is on probation after having sexual intercourse with a female under the age of 13 when he was 17 years old. The age of sexual consent in Grenada is 16. The young man, whose identity cannot be revealed, is now 22 years old. On Friday, he was placed on probation by the court for 1 year and to do over 200 hours of community service. He was also ordered to visit 2 schools to speak on the consequences of underage sex, but his attorney, Jerry Edwin, argues that minors who engage in sexual intercourse should not be penalized but should receive information about the dangers of sexual intercourse at a young age.
The young client, the young defendant in this case, who was brought before the High Court. I mean, I shudder to think how many young men in another age, at 17 years old, who have engaged in sexual frolic, just experimenting. would have been brought before the High Court. Grenada is not a religious republic. This is not an Islamic state. We do not punish teenagers for experimenting with sex. We counsel them. We guide them. That's what we should be doing, telling them about the problems associated with teenage pregnancy, sexually transmitted diseases, the way their lives may be interrupted with an unwanted pregnancy.
Edwin is calling for a policy change that will prevent these cases from going before the court. He explains why his client's identity remains sealed.
Yes, it is the fact that young people, because of their age, ought to be protected from exposure for the offenses they commit. Because in this case, I would tell you that the court also has ordered that the record be expunged after 1 year, because we asked the court because we don't want to saddle young people with this kind of burden.
Nikita Hostin, MTV News.
One official from within the Ministry of Education highlights the importance of inclusion for individuals with special needs, including those who have been diagnosed with Down syndrome, as they continue to build awareness on the occasion of World Down Syndrome Day. World Down Syndrome Day is recognized annually on March 21st, and the theme for this year is What Does Inclusion Mean?, with a heavy focus on building awareness on the importance of inclusion for individuals living with the condition. The Ministry of Education facilitated their own awareness activities, which also included the Rock the Socks campaign, or the wearing of colorful socks, as is the norm around this time. Focusing on this year's theme, Special Education Needs Officer at the Ministry of Education, Agnes St. John, said it is important for individuals living with Down syndrome to lead normal lives.
Basically, we are trying to bring awareness to the public so that they are aware that persons with Down syndrome, they are just like everybody else and they belong. So they should not feel excluded. They should be involved in nearly everything that's taking place once it's appropriate for them. So all the activities that we are having here is just to bring that awareness to persons at the Ministry of Education and to the wider public in general.
She also highlighted some of the day's activities.
So we have the Rock Your Socks, and as you can see in there, persons would have decorated their socks to bring out that whole theme of inclusion for persons with Down syndrome. So then we have poetry competition, which is taking place now. And the first poetry was really good about, it really highlighted what inclusion is. Then we have the skits. We have an extemporary component also.
One of the challenges they faced during the pandemic, she said, was having to interface with the students via the online platforms, and they have been anticipating their return to the classroom.
Well, the challenge is really reaching persons with special needs in general, because we believe that they work better face-to-face. So during the pandemic, when we had to do the online, it was challenging because in communication with the schools, you will hear from the teachers that they prefer the face-to-face because they are able to, there's this whole thing about that interaction, which is so lacking when you have to do it online. So that was one of the major challenge. And then, with all the other things with the connectivity and teachers not seeing their children, because as you may not believe it, but when you have children with special needs in the school, there is a dynamics that is generated.
Walk Your Socks Off Down Syndrome was also held at Montrouge, St. George on the weekend by the Grenada Down Syndrome Association and other stakeholders. Friday, 18th March 2022 marked a special occasion for the people on the sister isle of Carriacou, as the Ministry of Health officially commissioned X-ray services at the Princess Royal Hospital. Now people from the sister isles will no longer have to travel to mainland Grenada for these services. For this, the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique are grateful. More from Donella Hostin.
It was an auspicious occasion for the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique last Friday evening as the Princess Royal Hospital received an X-ray machine and an ultrasound machine, which was recommissioned by the Ministry of Health. According to Dr. Taisha Donald, this journey to ensure accessible and affordable services to the Sister Isles commenced approximately 2 years ago. She noted that the Ministry of Health procured the ultrasound machine, which brings some relief to many who use the services.
Princess Royal also houses a brand new state-of-the-art ultrasound machine procured by the Ministry of Health. Ultrasound services would also be added to the diagnostics that we provide. We were also donated an iStat machine, which was provided by the Grenada COVID Crisis Group, which are Grenadian physicians in the diaspora.
She explained how having this X-ray machine would be beneficial to the people of Carriacou.
It means that now we are able to have more timely diagnosis, quicker implementation of treatment plans, and improved patient outcomes. And person living here would no longer, and visiting here will no longer have to worry about the ability to get an X-ray or even basic lab services in the event of illness or accident while on the Sister Isles.
Dr. Donald also shared some statistics on the usage of the machines since their arrival on the Sister Isle.
Now, our first X-ray after this new reinitiation was on the 31st of January 2022. And from that day till now, we have done a total of 95 X-rays, which means that there are 95 less transfers to Grenada for this service, which lessens the financial burden on all of our patients.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hosten.
World Oral Health Day is recognized globally on March 20th, and the theme for this year is Be Proud of Your Mouth. Senior dental surgeon in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Julie Dubois, during a recent MTV's Health Matters program, deliberated on the significance of this year's theme.
We can be proud of our achievements or the achievements of our friends or colleagues or our children, family members. We can be proud of, some great thing that we would have never imagined we could have achieved, and we got there, so we're proud of that. We can be proud of the car we drive. We can be proud of the status we have attained in life. And all these things are positive things. They should be positive. They should be things that we would be proud to share with others as well. So we never think of being proud of our mouths.
However, the focus should not only be on appearances, but also on hygiene and, by extension, oral health, Dubois said.
We want to make sure that when we smile, our teeth look good. And that's why you see some people go and get their teeth straightened, because some people's jaws are too small to accommodate the size of the teeth, and they want to get their teeth straightened up nicely. But most importantly of all, beside the aesthetics, is the health, the general oral health. And this is what the theme is asking us to do, to pay attention to your mouth.
In the week leading up to World Oral Health Day, the Ministry of Health and other stakeholders embarked on educational campaigns, including health fairs in St. George, inviting the public to participate and learn the importance of oral care. Stakeholders in the coconut industry participated in a one-day workshop where the experiences of various countries in the region were shared on a type of disease that can impact coconut production if it is found in Grenada. As part of their implementation of the CARI Forum or ACPS Alliances for Coconut Industry Development in the Caribbean project, along with a delegation from the International Trade Center or ITC and the Coconut Industry Board of Jamaica or CIB, facilitated a one-day exercise with support from the Ministry of Agriculture, geared at edifying stakeholders about the pest control measures and recommended agronomic practices for coconuts. While the lethal yellowing disease has not yet been identified in Grenada, this strategy, according to CARDI Director Reginald Andel, is to prepare stakeholders for the disease if it is found in Grenada.
We want to zero in on lethal yellowing disease in coconut production. Although lethal yellowing is not present in, or we think is not present in Grenada as yet, It's a very serious problem in Jamaica, and therefore we thought it fitting to prepare ourselves.
Plant pathologist at the Coconut Industry Board in Jamaica, Dr. Wayne Myrie, gave insight on the impact of the pest on Jamaica and other regional islands.
Production in Jamaica, we are now producing up to 129 million nuts per year. The troughs and peaks here that you see on this graph, why it's important, is because you will recognize here that something must have happened here for you to move from 129.9 million nuts down to 88 nuts, 88 million nuts. This was when we had the onslaught of the lethal yellow disease that decimated the coconut industry.
Chief agronomist at the Ministry of Agriculture, Alison Haynes, said the information is timely given the impact of the pest on other regional countries.
I know the pest management unit is working hard, beefing up the quarantine and looking hard to doing their surveillance so that if the pest is identified, action can be taken, right, to avoid any spread. So I think this training is very important for us. Now the pest is not here, we know it's close, because I believe that countries like
Morning, Jake.
Antigua, Jamaica, Cuba, some of these countries already have lethal yellow present.
For NTV News, I am Troy Gill.
Wonderful, I'm good, thanks. So we're going to start it just a little bit. Just when we do intro, we take a break and then we come back, right? Good morning and welcome to Rise and Shine for today, Tuesday. It is the 22nd day of March. It's another day for us to be grateful for life. It's another day for us to be grateful to be around. And it is also another day for us to be better than we was yesterday. I am your host, Oslin Crosby, and it's always a pleasure to be here with you. An early start, a positive start that is, and of course just the way that you would like it, sharing information, but more so encouraging you to make a difference in your life. Today, it's a wonderful day. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to be a part of Donella's launch of her book. It was definitely a very, very, very proud day for me as a young person, and also seeing another striving to ensure that she live her passion, her dream, and also have an opportunity to share the voice for the voiceless, and also bringing out some of these social ills that are in our society that we are taboo about. We don't want to speak about it, but we know they exist. We can only be free of them if we confront them. Walking away from them, trying to walk around them, does not get us through them. But what we will do is, I'm sure we will have Donella on the program one morning when she has an opportunity to share with us about her recently launched book that was only done yesterday. But what we will do now is help you plan your day, as we usually do, sharing the weather forecast with you. So let's go over to the Met Office. Good morning. Try to get in the weather. It's now 7:37 in the morning, so if you are trying to get to work for 8 o'clock, then you know that, well, you should be in a good way this morning. It is just about almost not even 20 to 8 as yet, so you will have time to get in, settle down before you start your day at 8. And remember, it's always important to plan. Planning helps. You know what you're going in today to do. That's in case you don't have to take instructions or you don't have to get your day's plan from another. If you don't, then you should plan your day. You should plan your day. Have an idea as to what it is that you will be taking on for the day. So it prepares you for, even if an emergency were to pop up, you can accommodate it. You can accommodate it. Okay, so we have no weather forecast this morning, so what we will do is take a quick break, and when we come back, we get into our first discussion as our first guest is already on.
And West Indies' biggest rivalry continues. West Indies flies against England for the Apex Test Series in 3 test matches. Tickets start as low as $20 and local residents enjoy an additional 50% discount with online purchase. Must be fully vaccinated to attend all matches, and COVID-19 protocols will be in effect. Secure your seats to the action. Get your tickets in advance at windiescricket.com/tickets. Terms and conditions apply.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
The Diocese of St. George's in Grenada presents its 2022 series of Lenten Mission, March 21st to 25th, 7 p.m. nightly. This year's mission will be guided by the theme, "Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me," reflecting on the scripture, Matthew 25, 31 to 46. Mark your calendar. Monday, March 21st, Sacred Heart, Petite Martinique. Tuesday, March 22nd, St. Patrick's, Hillsborough, Carriacou. Wednesday, March 23rd, Christ the King, Grand Roy. Thursday, March 24th, Blessed Sacrament, Grand Anse. Culminating on Friday, March 25th, St. Martin de Porres, Roman Catholic Church, Crochet, St. Andrew. The 2022 Lenten Mission, March 21st to 25th. We look forward to journeying together. Streaming live on all Good News Catholic Communications platforms.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere.
We support you at every stage of your
So Jake, we're talking about the girls' preparation for the upcoming, that game is next week or the following week?
For business.
So I think it's about that what we're speaking about, right? The girls' campaign, the CONCACAF qualifiers.
For your financial freedom.
Yes, I am.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us in case you're just doing so. We know that there's a lot happening this week. It's cricket. Cricket starts on Thursday. I know that Team West Indies and England, they are here. So we do have visitors on island together with their supporting parties. It is going to be an exciting 5 days of cricket. The final of the Apex Test here in Grenada starting from Thursday. And the great news is that both unvaccinated and vaccinated patrons can attend the games starting on Thursday. So you can go on out there and get your tickets at the box office. It's at the stadium, and you can actually purchase it at a discounted price, being a national. So go on out there and let's support our Caribbean team. Since we're talking sports, then we get to continue our conversation this morning. Our first guest on is the head coach of the females team, or Spice Girls team here in Grenada, Jake Rennie, your very own local coach. Jake, good morning and welcome to Rise and Shine.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing great. I do hope that you are doing the same.
Yes, I'm fine. Already do my little workout already, so feeling energetic.
I know, I understand that part. I know what it does for you. It gives you just the boost that you need to take you through the day, right? I jealous you. I need to get back. I need to get back there. I need to get back there. So, Jake, we are preparing for the next leg of the qualifiers. We know that they had their away games, and now they get to come home. We had the game here in Jamaica against Jamaica, despite the Reggae Girls. Shortly after they did that encounter in the Dominican Republic, but now they are back, and we are home now for that other part of the leg of that qualifier games. Let's speak about our girls. I want us to recap the Jamaica game. What are your thoughts? What did you see as we move forward?
Well, sorry. To be honest, I was very happy with the performance with the Jamaica game. I think it's not the result we wanted it, because every team will like to win. We didn't get a win, but I think they had made a great improvement from the previous game. I know in Jamaica is one of the
toughest
top team in the group, and they have so many overseas and professional players who play for Man City and other teams. So I think we performed good. I think they tried. At least they tried to apply what we had taught them in training. I know in the very first game there was a little nervous, and we was out and we conceded some early goals, but I think we made a great improvement in the game against Jamaica.
I would agree there. When I heard the result, at least it was encouraging to see that they came up against such a big team, and they were able to actually score and keep the goal. There was not as much as we might have thought. So I will definitely agree with you there. It was quite a proud moment. It means that while we are slowly getting there, girls, in the next couple of years, we can say that we have a girls team to be reckoned with here in Grenada. I think you would agree with me.
I think they are very motivated, and they got to play the next game right now.
That's good. That's good. It means that the morals and so are up. So with positive attitudes, you know that the possibilities are endless, and there's nothing impossible once they are positive.
The good thing about the Jamaica game, it brings out more female. I even got calls that other female want to join the team, which was, for me, it's good. It's good. At least they see something that to want to play for the country, which is great.
That's excellent, and I think that is what we are trying to do, ensure that we bring more of our girls out. So we are preparing for the next leg. I think that would be the first week in April. So that's next week, not next week, the following week. And where are we now? I know that they continue in training since the first encounter, and they will continue until we wrap up this leg. What are you seeing now? I know that you spoke about that boost, so it means that they're coming up even higher than they did in the first two games. What are you hoping we can see in that encounter here in Grenada that first week in April?
Well, for sure you will see a much better game than the two previous games. Our goal at this point in time is to start winning. We want to win. We want to start winning, especially we want to start at home. I must say, say thanks to the staff. I think they've been doing a great job in terms of motivating these girls. We're trying to change the mentality to a winning mentality. I know the result we wanted before is not what we wanted, but we're trying to change that mentality to a winning mentality. So we are preparing very hard. We want to, and to be honest, we want to win that game coming up, and we're going hard. we do all our best to win this game. The preparation is going good. It's just a few injuries, with couple injuries, but I think by this week everything's supposed to be okay. And to be honest, we going all out to win this game. We can't afford to be losing like that. It's not nice.
Jake, I want to go back to a point that you just made. You are trying to change their mentality. As a coach, how challenging is this?
Well, it's difficult, and when we played against, to be honest, when we played against Dominica Republic, we got 9, and it was like nothing for the girls, and I was upset. So we had to go all the following day. I didn't make them go anywhere because you can't be losing 9-0 and you're happy like nothing, you know. So that kind of mentality, like when you lose, you're not supposed to feel happy about it. And that's the kind of mentality we want to change. We want them to start thinking about winning. Right? I know it's challenging, but since after that game, I think they got the essence of what we want, because after the Jamaica game, they realized they played good, and they told the manager that coach wouldn't tell us nothing this time. So which means the mentality start changing. Which is good. I just want to say thanks to the manager and the coaching staff. They're trying their best to help change this mentality of the female. Even the GFA, the association, is trying their best as well. The TD is doing a great job in that essence as well.
So it's a case where they are settling for what we want them to yearn. We want them to go after winning. We want them to go after being champions, being victors.
I can't be losing and feeling happy about it. Even if it's 1-0, you know, I wouldn't feel happy. So getting 9 and it's like nothing, no, I can't. So that to show you what the mentality they had before, and these things had to change.
Yes, it does. Jake, you have quite a Herculean task on your hand, but I know that you're out for it. Your training prepared you for this, and as you continue to work with them. So we are looking forward to winning this game coming up. What date will be that game? And I know it will be at the stadium, yes?
Yeah, the third game will be on the 6th, which the one coming the 6th of April. And then we'll move to Bermuda on the 4th game on the 12th. So we have 2 games left.
Who will we be meeting in the next 2 games?
We'll be playing Cayman Island on the 6th in Grenada, and we'll be playing Bermuda on the 12th of April.
Okay. 2 other games. Where are we now as relates to standing, and what do we need to do in this next 2 games to ensure that we move on to the next round?
Well, now we are last in the table. Right? By most goal, we are in Cayman Island. I think Cayman Island has less goal than we. But I will assure that by the end of the tournament, we will be in that position.
Right.
But it will be difficult for us to qualify to the other round.
To the other round.
As Jamaica and
Dominican Republic has already done so.
With 6 points.
Okay. And that is coming off of their goal difference, yes?
Yes. So Dominican Republic is in the group right now.
Okay. With that being the case, Jake, we know that we must win, not just to qualify, because I don't think now it's much about qualifying for us, but to see how we can boost the girls, how we can get them there, so that at least we start off on the right foot with this team.
Exactly is what we want. We want to start winning.
Jake, after these 2 encounters, it means therefore that the work continues after we prepare for these 2 games. Because to make winners comes with consistency. Success comes through consistency. You are who you are today because you continued. Even when it was very tough, you kept going. The plan after this, to continue training these girls, exposing them, and giving them more competitions to be a part of. What is the GFA's plan moving forward?
Well, we already spoke about the after tournament plan. The plan is to have this girl training throughout the year, right? Me, the TD and I will have to meet after the 2 games and put a plan for these girls. But the plan is to continue training. We have 3 other windows coming up. I think June, September and October. We have 3 windows and we will be playing in at least 2 of those windows. We're looking to get practice game and have these ladies competing throughout the year and not only for tournament. So the GFA plan is to continue training after the tournament because I think we have other competition coming up next year. I think CONCACAF is trying to do the same as the men. They will like to have the female Gold Cup, the female championship and stuff. So we will continue training. It's not a one-off thing this time.
Okay, excellent. I think that sounds encouraging. Jake, finally, as we wrap up, where do you see Grenada's football going? As a coach, we know that you came out from the same grassroots. You played football from since you're a little boy as part of Paradise. You form right now part of Paradise Foundation team. Where do you see football going for Grenada as we continue to grow? Now that you're in this administrative technical position, where do you see Grenada's football going according to the plans of the GFA?
Yeah, well, to be honest, football will be much better than before. I think the plan the FA has for Grenada is a good one and it will help move Grenada football forward. As we can see, the men's senior team is in Europe right now, which never happened before. So, and then there are a lot of scholarship, a lot of players getting scholarship. Look, we have a few players in Germany playing football. Look at Benji now heading to the US. I think the football is improving and I think GFA need to continue doing what they're doing. I think they have started grassroots program, which is very good. In the next couple of weeks or so, we'll be having a grassroots festival at the Paul Springfield. So I think football is getting there slowly but surely. I think in the next couple of years, Grenada will be a team to be reckoned with.
Excellent.
Both male and female.
Excellent. I think that songs is a very, very encouraging plan. Jake, I think you are a true ambassador of how far sports can get you, especially when you have the right discipline and you couple it with the education. And I know to you, it will be your dream that there will be many more like you and even better because you don't ever settle for who you are, but whomever you prepare, they should go past you. Coming off of your background in education, I know that forms part of your principles, ensuring that you can create others along the way.
Yes, exactly. And that is the thing to encourage young men and female not only to just play the sport but also to educate themselves just in case you didn't make it in the sporting area. So I always big on education. I always encourage the young ones to study. Always look to balance it. I know sometimes it's been difficult with parents and the children in terms of education and sports, but it's go hand in hand and we have to find a balance. Even I also, with the FA we try to educate coaches, get the younger one involved in coaching and refereeing and just to build a career and not only depend on the sports itself. But I'm a big fan of education. I will encourage all youth who involved in sports to educate themselves, continue to develop themselves because it don't fall on sports alone. Both of them come together.
So true. Best said by someone who have experienced it and continue to give back to sports. Jake, before we run off, just remind us again of the days and who we are playing at the stadium and what time that game will start.
We'll be playing on the 6th of April. We'll be playing on Island, 7 o'clock at the National Stadium. So we are asking everyone to come with the numbers. We know that the unvaccinated and the vaccinated can enter the stadium, so we're looking for a large crowd. We need you all to come and support because trust me, the girls need that support. And I think, as I said, the game will be different. We will get a better performance than the last 2 games.
I truly agree. And now we have, there are basically no restrictions. And by that time, the bit of restrictions that we have will be gone, because we're scheduled to have them removed by April 4th, everything remaining the same, of course. The unvaccinated and vaccinated will be in the stadium. And we know we love our football. It's been a while since we've had an opportunity to tout somebody. And Jake, and I want to use this opportunity to remind the GFA that we want the Premier League back. You know, you know who my team is. You know who my team is, but you continue to be my main rivalry, but we love it. We love it. Every Premier League, it's Paradise and Hurricane, but that's fine. That's fine. Good friendly rivalry, but
You're 2 points behind you.
you're 2 points behind me. I know you have something to give me this morning. You know, you must give me something, but that's fine. Jake, it doesn't matter how many points you're ahead of us. Once we are ahead of you, that's fine. I'm 2 points. That's what I'm saying. Once I'm ahead, we don't have a problem.
Just 2 games left.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But you know, once I'm ahead of you, that's fine. But we'll continue to play. We look forward to the final 3 games in the Premier League and all the other competitions that GFA hosts. We'll continue to tout for our team, but more so, sports give us a lot, and I think it's important that we get back to the place where we can go out there and support our teams. It is good. It helps us socialize. It gives us discipline. It helps us that community camaraderie. It's important.
The community
yes.
Need it. I mean, been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while. They need it.
It has been a while. We need to go back outside and do what we do best.
Exactly. Have some fun again, entertainment.
Yes.
Sports is about entertainment, so it's not, you know what we think, but it's entertaining.
It is entertaining. It is entertaining. And we're almost there. We're not far. We're slowly getting there. So Jake, we're coming back out. We know you're not, well, now you're on the side as you coach. But soon time, I'm sure you'll go back on the field. You'll go back on the field, right?
I don't take my little game now and then. The last couple of games I played.
I know you can't stay away. You can't stay away at all.
I would have stayed away, but we had a couple of injuries, and then we have Jamal Charles, Sejel, Sean Clark, all these guys when he's not playing for the team anymore, so I had to put on my boots.
You have to put on your boots. Great, that's good. So they pushed you back in the game. That's good. That's good. I'm happy that you have not put down your boots altogether. I don't think you would ever do that. I don't think you would ever do that.
Maybe from one to the next. Maybe over 40 coming up just now, so that puts them going on now.
Jake, I think you're trying to give us an idea of your age, right? But that's okay. You don't look like it, so we work with it.
I exercise every day, man. Keep that body healthy every day. I don't dress.
And that's important. That is important. The healthy lifestyle, it's one of the things that sports gives you. It gives you so much more than just discipline and the entertainment and the game on the field, but it gives you quite a healthy lifestyle. Jake,
just wanted to add in, I think we have 3 overseas based players coming in.
Okay.
We have Grace, she played defense. We have Treasure, and we have Naya Hood. These are past players who represent Grenada for U20, and they are coming back to represent the country.
That's great.
So that's a plus. Yeah.
That is wonderful. So they'll be adding to our local girls. That's great because they are coming with experience. I like that. I like the mix. So we're having another blended approach again. The professional players together with the budding talent mixed with some of our seasoned ones.
And this is good. This is good for our local players. You know, they could learn from the professional. You know, at least it will help change their mentality because you know the professional, they think differently than how we think. So
yes,
that will be a plus for our local players.
It will be. It will be. I look forward to this. Jake, thank you so much again. It's always a pleasure speaking with you. Always a pleasure. I wish you and the team the best as you prepare. I'm sure we will have another conversation before the game on the 6th. But for now, I will applaud you for your continued efforts in ensuring that we get there. We know we're working to get there, but thank you for your contribution.
You're welcome. Have a blessing.
Thanks, and same to you, Jake. And that was Jake Rennie. What we're going to do is take a quick break, and when we come back, we get on into a second conversation.
hello to Grenada's hidden gem, Mandela Court, a Grenadian-owned luxury boutique hotel tucked away in Lansipine. Our fully equipped suites are now complemented by an international standard restaurant and conference room. So whether you're having a formal business event, quaint garden wedding, or just a relaxed dinner for two, you can count on Mandela Court for that luxurious experience. Call today to book your viewing or reservation. We look forward to welcoming you.
The Diocese of St. George's in Grenada presents its 2022 series of Lenten Mission, March 21st to 25th, 7 p.m. nightly. This year's mission will be guided by the theme, "Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me," reflecting on the scripture, Matthew 25, 31 to 46. Mark your calendar, Monday, March 21st, Sacred Heart, Petite Martinique. Tuesday, March 22nd, St. Patrick's, Hillsborough, Carriacou. Wednesday, March 23rd, Christ the King, Grand Roy. Thursday, March 24th, Blessed Sacrament, Grand Anse. Culminating on Friday, March 25th, St. Martin de Porres, Roman Catholic Church, Crochet, St. Andrew. The 2022 Lenten Mission, March 21st to 25th. We look forward to journeying together. Streaming live on all Good News Catholic Communications platforms.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere. The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
Rise and shine.
Say hello to Grenada's hidden gem, Mandela Court, a Grenadian-owned luxury boutique hotel tucked away in Lansipine. Our fully equipped suites are now complemented by an international standard restaurant and conference room. So whether you're having a formal business event, quaint garden wedding, or just a relaxed dinner for two, you can count on Mandela Court for that luxurious experience. Call today to book your viewing or reservation. We look forward to welcoming you.
The Diocese of St. George's in Grenada presents its 2022 series of Lenten Mission, March 21st to 25th, 7 p.m. nightly. This year's mission will be guided by the theme, "Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me," reflecting on the scripture, Matthew 25, 31 to 46. Mark your calendar. Monday, March 21st, Sacred Heart, Petite Martinique. Tuesday, March 22nd, St. Patrick's, Hillsborough, Carriacou. Wednesday, March 23rd, Christ the King, Grand Roy. Thursday, March 24th, Blessed Sacrament, Grand Anse. Culminating on Friday, March 25th, St. Martin de Porres Roman Catholic Church, Croshoux, St. Andrew. The 2022 Lenten Mission, March 21st to 25th. We look forward to journeying together. Streaming live on all Good News Catholic Communications platforms.
Rise and shine.
Welcome back. It's now 10 minutes past 8 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Please excuse me a bit. I seem to be having some issues with my sinus today, so it is troubling me a bit. So you may be hearing less from me, but I am working along with it. As we just had that Lenten mission reminder there, I want to remind us that we are within the Lenten season. And traditionally, it's a time when it's usually quiet. It's a time of reflection. And as I'm seeing here, Lent is a call to renew a commitment grown dull, perhaps by a life more marked by routine rather than reflection. It's important that we reflect on our lives from time to time. Not just live, but it's important to go back and do a review, do some introspection, check ourselves. And I think that is what Lent gives us an opportunity to renew, a rebirth, rejuvenate, add new life to things. We might be doing something routinely every day, and you might just decide to add a little color to it, do something different on one day, and you see that the results, it's different. It might be exactly what you're expecting. So it's not always good to stick to one way all the time. Spice it up, think about it, and try to add some variables to it. Life, it's dynamic. Every day is not the same. We get up in the morning and the sun is beaming, and by midday it starts raining. What do? Do we complain and not go outside because it's raining? No. We open our umbrellas and we go outside and we make the best of the rain, because guess what? While we complain, the farmers are grateful. Our plants are grateful. The people who might be in the water business, they are grateful. Nawasa is always grateful whenever the rain do fall. So sometimes the things we complain about to others, it gives them so much more opportunity. So I want to take a quick break again. We'll be back in just a moment.
The next chapter in West Indies' biggest rivalry continues. West Indies flies against England for the Apex Test Series in 3 test matches. Tickets start as low as $20 and local residents enjoy an additional 50% discount with online purchase. Must be fully vaccinated. All matches and COVID-19 protocols will be in effect.
When it's time, I'm in a coffee with the
action. Get your tickets in advance at windiescricket.com/tickets. Terms and conditions apply.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, reporting faults, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
The Diocese of St. George's in Grenada presents its 2022 series of Lenten Mission, March 21st to 25th, 7 p.m. nightly. This year's mission will be guided by the theme, "Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me," reflecting on the scripture, Matthew 25, 31 to 46. Mark your calendar. Monday, March 21st, Sacred Heart, Petite Martinique. Tuesday, March 22nd, St. Patrick's, Hillsborough, Carriacou. Wednesday, March 23rd, Christ the King, Grand Roy. Thursday, March 24th, Blessed Sacrament, Grand Anse. Culminating on Friday, March 25th, St. Martin de Porres Roman Catholic Church, Crochet, St. Andrew. The 2022 Lenten Mission,
Still not in
March
as yet?
21st to 25th. We look
We're
forward to
wrapping up,
journeying
We'll
together.
see that cough
Streaming
beating me.
live on all Good News Catholic Communications platforms.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
For your education,
for your financial freedom,
Donna,
that new
morning.
ride.
I just sent you some questions there.
Upgrade your life with
I know you're busy, but can you squeeze in
Contact
just a...
us
Hold on.
today.
Let me call you back just now. I'll call you back in a bit. Welcome back. So just before we went on the break, I did say that I am having a bit of a challenge this morning with my throat, as my sinus is giving me some issues. It is giving me quite a fight today. We were waiting for our second guest. It's now 16 minutes past 8 o'clock. What we will do, I seem to be having some challenges getting to log in to the Zoom platform. So what we're going to do is we're going to conclude on this note. We will try to reschedule that interview for Thursday. We do wish everyone the best. Remember, on Thursday, cricket starts. We do encourage you to go on over there and get your tickets. Get your tickets, ensure that you're a part of the game. The vaccinated and unvaccinated can enter the stadium now, so there are no restrictions. Go out there, still be safe. Remember, we're still living within the pandemic, so still be safe. Do what you need to do to protect yourself and your family. So that's where we conclude for this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. We do apologize for the early departure. One, we are not getting our guest, is not getting on, and two, me and the challenge that I'm having with my throat this morning. But I do appreciate you joining us today. Of course, we had that first conversation with Jake Rennie, the head coach for the female Spice Girls team. We are preparing for that CONCACAF qualifier on the 6th of April here in Grenada at the National Stadium. Be prepared to go on out there and support the girls, as it is very important that we support our teams, support our sports ambassadors. They represent us well. So from the team, Panchu, Elton, Tanya, thank you so much again for another wonderful program. We will try to speak to our second guest on Thursday on that topic. We are going to speak on education this morning with Pastor Devon Rache, but we will do so on Thursday, God's will, because he seemed to be having a challenge in signing in to the Zoom platform. But we are grateful for you being here with us this morning. It is just about 18 minutes past 8 o'clock in the morning. Your day has just begun. Please make it the best day, a positive one. Try to help someone. Do something out of the ordinary today. And always remember, try to be a better version than you were yesterday. The only person you compete with daily should be you. Be a better version of yourself each day. So I'm your host, Ocelyn Crosby, and I'm so grateful to be here with you. Remember, be safe, and try to help someone today. Have a good day, everyone. We see you again on Thursday, God's will.
Rise and shine.
Oh my goodness. Let me call him on my phone. I'm not seeing him here. I'm just seeing him here. Morning. Oh God. Hello. Let me call him on this phone. He's connected to the audio. Pastor Rashe. Good morning. Now that you join us is now that we gone off. I thought that you were not getting in. And in addition to that, my sinus is giving me